Dogecoin absolutely tearing up the charts today, guys. I'm going to tell you exactly why that is. And we have other meme coin mania. In fact, altcoin season is just around the corner. So today I'm going to tell you when we can expect to see that. So you better be prepared. I'm also going to bring out some new gems today that we haven't talked about yet. You should be excited for those. I'm going to actually teach you something that you should make sure you pay attention to. Otherwise, you might get wrecked. And without further ado, guys, let's dive into it. And if you're excited for this show, if you're happy, do me a favor and destroy that like button. Smash it, guys. Come on, let's go. And if you're new to the channel, what's up? My name is Kyle. Been in the space for 12 years now. My job, my goal here is to build and help you guys to get the most value out of this upcoming insane super cycle that we're coming into and absolutely crush it. And not only how to make money, but to preserve your money as well. And of course, for me, it's really important that I get to, from time to time, just pause and throw in some philosophy into my videos, because at the end of the day, that's really what I want to talk about and teach you guys core fundamentals, so you know how to protect yourself, you know what to look for, you know not what to fall for as well. And let's get into it, guys. So we have Bitcoin chart. Like I've been saying for a week now, it is boring. It's just sideways, 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 sideways. And like, I'm happy it's above $70,000, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna long or short here, and I'm not going to say that it's gonna stay above $70,000. I just don't know. To me, there's no clear signal right now. It's chopping sideways. Let's let let Bitcoin be Bitcoin. You know, the nice thing is though that we did have a pretty decent size day with Bitcoin leading the flow of $323 million from Blackrock. But the point is that you had a nice net positive flow yesterday, $243,500,000 in newly acquired Bitcoin. It ain't stopping, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Fink, the man, is bullish.
I'm very bullish on the long-term viability of Bitcoin.
I was going to say, did that surprise you?
That surprised me how much that's gone up. I mean, look at it. It is. We're creating now a market that has more liquidity, more transparency, and I'm pleasantly surprised, and I would never have predicted it before we filed it, that we were going to see this type of retail demand.
So you thought you'd do good, but not this good.
I thought, yes. Yes,
well, IBIT is your ETF over at iShares.
Yes.
It's about to overtake Grayscale, which was in the business certainly a lot longer. You look at the gains since January 11th when it first came about.
Yes.
Have you ever seen this much inflow this quickly into
IBIT is the fastest growing ETF in the history of ETFs.
Look, every ETF ever, by far, nothing even touches it. Bitcoin. That's what's up. That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. It is far superior. And Google integrates Bitcoin addresses to become searchable in Google. So now if you just want to find a Bitcoin address, or you know what your homie's Bitcoin address is, and you want to know how much Bitcoin they got, just type it in Google and it'll tell you. Nice. All right, guys. Now, if you find value from watching this channel, and if you're making money and you think that this is alpha, then what we should do, because guys, guess what? The bigger this channel gets, the bigger our community gets, the more opportunity we get, the more people that come and say, hey, Kyle, check this out. Hey, Kyle, check that out. And then I get to bring that to you guys, right? And we've seen that as this channel grows, guys, people are coming out everywhere to come offer alpha to us. And I get to bring that to you guys. And you guys get to know about it before everybody else, usually. So what you can do here, guys, is there'll be a link down below. It's 100.opencampus.xyz. I was nominated as the top creator, right, by Forbes and Animoca Brands and Open Campus Collaboration. I don't know what happens if I win. Maybe I I don't know. Maybe they'll give me a trip to space or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But the point is this will bring attention to the channel, attention to our community. This will help us get more alpha. And guys, it would just be very meaningful for me. So how do you find me when you vote? I think you have to log in. And I'm not under gaming. I'm not under technical educators. I'm under content creation and storytelling. I told you a story the other night, right? I told you a story. Let's see. Okay, so you have to go, because this is the first time making this video, so I've got no votes so far. So you got to go under content creation and storytelling, and you got to go find me. Load more nominees. I'm all the way down here right now, and sad. There I am, number 41. Everyone else is 0 too, so it's okay. So let's make sure. Come on, guys. In this one video, come on. There's going to be like at least 30,000 plus people that watch this video, guys. Let's destroy this leaderboard. Let's show them how strong our community is. We have to absolutely annihilate everybody else on this. Just destroy everybody. I promise you, this will result in us getting more alpha. So it is important. Go destroy it. It'll take you 3 or 5 minutes or something, and and we will crush. So SBF got filed today. He got 25 years. Whatever. I mean, dude stole from me. Probably stole from you too. Hopefully we get it back one day. And yeah, that's damn. Who cares? Okay, so Dogecoin on a rip. Now, yes, Dogecoin is definitely the Bitcoin of meme coins, right? It's solidified itself as El King Dogecoin, and that is Elon's coin. And the reason why it pumped like crazy is, one, it broke this downward trend. It's over, done, up only from here pretty much. And of course it'll have some corrections, whatever. But the reason is because if you ask Grok, Elon's AI on X, and someone said, "Can I send or receive Doge on X?" And Grok says, "Yes, you can send and receive Doge on X. X supports Dogecoin transactions and allows you to store, send, and receive Doge using the platform. To send Doge on X, follow these steps, blah, blah, blah." So I don't think it destroyed. I think this is, I think this is, I don't know if that was, maybe they leaked that in there so that people knew it was coming, but like, we all knew that Doge was going to be on X for sure. We've been talking about this channel forever, that they were going to integrate cryptocurrency. It won't just be Doge, right? Probably going to have Paid on there as well, and Commonwealth, and Pepe Coin and Base, all the blue chips, Of course. Okay, now look at this. So the dog who still got a hat on, tight as hell, the number 3 meme coin, guys. We talked about this thing when it was a little baby. Whiff was just a little, it was Whiff with a little hat. Now it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and growing up. Look at him. He's the 3rd biggest on the chart right now. Next to, it's above Fake Pepe. Guys, we're up 90x since we called it on the channel. 90x in a high conviction play, right? And that's different than everyone else who's out going, And I don't disagree. Like I was watching Rancho the other day, and like his strategy was that, like, just play, all of these are going to go like 99.999% of these meme coins go to 0. I agree. Just like the NFTs did in NFT season 2021. But some of them will survive. And so far, the ones that we've played on this channel that I told you I had high conviction on, first it was Pepe, right? This Pepe, right? We rode that up from very low, $130 million or whatever, all the way to 1.2 billion or whatever. And then we sold it. And then we did Bonk. We rode Bonk up from like 330 to 1 point something billion, whatever it was. Immediately sold on the Binance listing. I told you guys in the VVIP group, and it was a perfect time to close that, right? And then we did Book of Memes If you're in the VVIP group, you saw that exactly what I bought it. We covered it and we sold it. We should have sold it sooner. Should have learned our lesson from Binance, but we still made a lot of profit from it. And I told you guys too, if there's one book of meme, I am bullish on long term. I don't have a bag. No. Why? Because guess what? Right now, CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap do not have the real Pepe, the Pepe coin, listed under the meme category. Now, the devs submitted a couple times to have it updated, but I think that they thought that Pepe coin was just another crappy, shitty meme coin. No, I wrote to Bobby ONG. I said, yo, Bobby, I said, this ain't no shit new meme coin. I understand that you think I'm just asking you to list, some newly. I said, no. Please give it the proper tag and designation so that we can look at this nice list of blue chip meme coins and we can see the real Pepe creeping up on fake Pepe for the pepening, because the pepening is happening, right? Because it is now Pepe coin would be here after Book of Memes. So it would make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would make it the 9th largest coin of all the memes, Pepe coin, guys. And I was like the first person to bring that. Is amazing. Like, and of course we all know that that's nothing. We all know that the real Pepe coin, the OG Pepe coin, is gonna be up here for sure. It'll be floaky, and it might even give Dogwifhat for a run. Because why? And you guys, if you haven't watched my previous videos, then you'll be like, "How you crazy?" But if you have watched yesterday's video, you know that up to 80% of the supply will be removed. And when people watch that buy demand, so people can go buy these brains for based AI, you're gonna watch in real time what it's like when Bitcoin goes to the supply crunch, probably later this year. Like, this is gonna be like a fast forward version of that. So, anyway, back to the strategy. For me, I like I like Rand's strategy if you have time, right? But I don't have time, and if you got full-time jobs and stuff like that, you really don't have time. These guys who are telling you they're making tons of money, they're just sitting there, and it might be worth it if you can afford to quit your job and just trade meme coins all day long. It's probably worth it right now because you just go watch Rand's video from yesterday. I think he talks about the strategy there. I agree with that. Like, I think that if I could just sit there all day long and put, across 50 different things, watch one pop off, Rand goes through the whole strategy. And I like it. Look at this, guys. Degen, we called this. I'll talk about it in just a second, but that is doing extremely well. I was just showing you this because Pepe up here at 700 million fully diluted. Like I said, number 9 there. Guys, Degen, remember this? Remember this video 1 week ago? Normies love memes, right? So I'm liking this. Guys, I'm literally also just going through this thought process in my head with you guys as I'm looking at this. Yes, I opened these links before, but this is me just thinking out loud in real time. Look at this. 40,175 wallet holders. That is a good number. There's a lot of reasons to be bullish on this. I think I'm going to literally buy some of this. Okay, we're going to go to Chad. Okay, so 40,000 wallet holders. And now what does it have? 61,000, 21,000 new followers in a week and a 4x. We bought, just last week, guys, I told you 0.006 up 4x in a week. And so I tell you on this channel, and that you guys literally watch me in real time have a play that I decided to make a move on. Did I say it was a high conviction play? No. But now, coming in back and looking at it, okay, now we had 21,000 new wallet holders in a week. That's a lot. Now, would I buy right now on this giant green dildo? because now what I would do, guys. So last week I came in and put a decent, like you saw me get excited on that, right? And so sometimes when friends come to me and they're like, hey, buy this thing, it's gonna pump. And like I look at the website or something, or like look at this stuff, and like, you know, almost everything that someone has ever told me like that almost never ever works out. When I stumble on something like this and it makes sense, right? So Degen is going to be a layer 3 for memes, basically on base, like narrative is perfect. I don't know if it's so now what I would do. So I'm going to walk you through my strategy. So last week I put like a decent amount in there, nothing that like, it would be like, it's more than I would put in like, just like I would, you know, when your friend says, bro, trust me, put in this one, you know, then, okay. So then I'm putting something in that like, I'm totally comfortable losing, you know, extremely small percentage of extremely 0.0001% of my whatever, right? It's extremely small, probably lower than that. And then I come here today and I look at this and I see the kind of growth, and now I'm going, okay, something's going on here. But so, you know, and so last week I didn't look into seeing if there was any basis here of like legitimacy, or if this is just a meme or vaporware. It could very well be vaporware and pump to Valhalla based on that. So is it actually anything? Well, let's go see if we can do live due diligence here as I'm doing this. I literally do not, this is not part of the show. I didn't plan it. Developers, okay, APIs, grants, tokenomics, bounties, meme bounties, frame bounties, logo bounty, airdrops. Let's see if there's a GitHub, Warpcast, base scan. That's for the token. So this is the thing, right? Is like says Degen L3 chain is coming soon, EVM compatible, low transaction fees, built for Degens. At this point, it says developers wanting to build on top of Degen can utilize the following public APIs. I don't know, guys. I'm not a developer enough. So what I would prefer to see is like documentation. I would like to see, and so maybe it is. So what I would do next, and I'm not going to do on the show, but I would go into the Telegram or go in the Discord and I go talk to somebody and say, hey, like I've been doing my research. Last week I bought a bag. You know, I'm very interested to see like, you know, learn more about this L3 on base, EVM compatible, blah blah blah. Because you don't have much here, right? This seems like an opportunistic kind of thing here, where it could just be vaporware. So I wouldn't buy today because of the pump. It's a huge green candle. I mean, 24 hours is up 68%. Not yet. I would go do some more investigation. Wait for correction, and then, depending on if I was able to find out more information and more documentation about the chain, when it might come to market, do I think like, you know, and then do I think this is going to continue to pump? Yeah, probably. So I would wait for a little bit of a correction here, and it will have something like this is a daily. So I'd maybe go to like, let's see a little bit smaller time frame. So, you know, yeah, maybe go to smaller. Maybe I don't look for a huge correction, but something like similar to this, right? Which should come up. And if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. It's fine. Like, you know, I still have, like, where does this go? It's hard to know where it's going to go. But just the narrative is beautiful, right? Like, base is like defining itself as the place right now where all the memes and EVM are going. Solana, EVM alternative, base, EVM, right? You can't do memes on Ethereum. It's too expensive. Layer 1. So anyway, we're up 4x already, right? Amazing. This is not, unless someone blows a whistle on this, you know, then it's going to keep running for a while, because people aren't going to question whether it has an actual, whether it's vaporware or it's just a meme, like, so we'll see. But yeah, so yeah, congratulations to you guys who participated with me. I guess to wrap that up on that summary there, like, I wouldn't buy the screen. I wait for a correction. I buy again, and I think this thing will keep running. But I will be paying attention myself and seeing if or maybe one of you guys can go in there and ask, if there's any more documentation or Git book or like, what kind of architecture they're going to use or how they're doing it or whatever. I'd love to know all this information. It says almost nothing on the website, which leads me to, and there's no team either here, right? So there's no white paper. Like FAQ. Let's see if we would FAQ. How do I qualify for a tip allowance? When can I claim my Degen? Oh, so this is all from the Farcaster airdrop. Yeah. So this is so far. All these, even this API stuff was because what they did is Farcaster, which is, if you guys don't know, it's like Twitter kind of thing, but Web3 style, and so Degen, this project airdrop tokens to all of the Farcaster participants, which is actually why that wallet growth is so explosive, which explains a lot. There still seems something to be, but still 20,000 new wallet holders within the week, unless that was something to do with the airdrop. I'm not really sure. So that confuses me a little bit, but still, anyway, I'm curious to see if they're actually building something. I don't know. So, so Ansem, here's his kind of like risk adjusted portfolio here. And, on Solana, you got Solana as number one alternative to Ethereum or Ethereum ecosystem. Prime is number one, gaming and AI. Coin, if you guys are buying stock, Coinbase stock, I don't buy stock. I actually own a lot of Coinbase shares because I was actually in the Coinbase private sale way before it went IPO. I was invested in Coinbase in like 2016 or something like that. So whoop. Doge, as a blue chip meme coin, that will pump like crazy in this bull, and we'll show you just in a second here how much it will pump. With, of course, Ansem will add Perpetual. So this is exciting. Here we go. When, Kyle? When is these gains coming? When are we going to see godlike gains that change your life? And Ansem says, I promise April is going to be silly season. Funny because it's legit 2 years to the same month that Doge went from 10 billion to 100 billion in a few weeks. Still have the same meme tier 1 list. Think Enos is right on saying Whiff and Bowden are top 2 at the moment. Base memes should be on the list also. Yeah, guys, I told you I can't spread out my bets to the Bowden and other things on like, and maybe I'm missing something. And if I find something that I think is going to be, well, we're going to talk about something here that I think is a pretty good play. I don't want to be missing it, guys. I got work to do. I got work to do. You guys know. A lot of you guys that are watching this are, our community members are paid or Commonwealth as well. And, just be assured that I'm not here degenning out on meme coins all day long, right? So, or hardly at all, right? Okay, so, but when I do, we look for high conviction ones. And usually it's in the preparation of preparing for these, in the process of prepping for these shows that we discover these, and then, and that's how it's done. So, silly season, guys. Silly season. Whiff is about to break its highly dayest candle ever, which then sends it into price discovery up here, breaks this line. And look how much upside we still have to go, guys. And I'm telling you, my bet, like I've been saying this whole time, is I think it goes to 100 billion. 100 billion this bull run. That would put us at godly amounts of gains from our entry. Okay, so here's a new one, right? So Zoomer, if you don't follow him, go follow him, Zoomer Oracle. He's the one who tipped us off on Zeta Chain. And he says, Doge is literally going to 100 billion plus. It's going higher than that. It was at 89 billion last bull run. And you think Dog won't capture that pump, sitting at sub 150 million market cap with 18 million liquidity on chain, 0 sex listings yet, and crypto Twitter is sleeping on it. So what is he talking about? Dog. What is Dog? We only know Doge. Okay, So basically, this is the Dogo. This is Doge. And it was basically, so I'll read it to you real quick. So Doge grew to prominence in the early 2010s when Atsuko Sato posted 8 photos to her blog of her adopted Shiba Inu Kabuso. And these are the ones that she posted. Cutie. In 2021, Atsuko Sato minted the famous photos on Ethereum as NFTs. The most iconic image, Doge, was purchased by Pleaser DAO at auction for 1,696.6. This industry is just too much. 4.8 million at the time, making it the most valuable meme NFT and the 3rd most expensive photo ever sold. After the auction, Pleaser DAO fractionalized the Doge NFT into a governance token called Dog, allowing any and all to own the most famous meme of all time, and that's a piece of internet history. So the way it works, guys, is and this was actually popular in like last bull run, where you could take, so yeah, using this thing over here, pixels, you can essentially take any picture and fractionalize it into itty bitty pieces, and then people could buy that and they can own a piece of the picture. Now, in this case, the total supply of this dog coin is this one. Perfect. The total amount of pixels in the Doge NFT is 307,200. 640 by 40 resolution. Therefore, a single pixel is equivalent to 55,240 dog. Holders can lock dog to mint Doge Pixel NFTs at the Doge Pixel portal. Doge Pixel holders get early access to monthly perks, mints, drops known as Pixel Perks. So, if you guys want to own a piece of the original photo that was made into an iconic Ethereum NFT history, ladies and gentlemen, of Dogecoin, then you go buy Dog, and you make sure that if you can, you get 55,240 of them, so you can own a pixel in that epic landmark NFT acquisition. Now, am I buying this pixel? No, but am I buying Dog? I'm probably gonna go buy Dog. Right? I'm probably going to go a Dog, and this thing is sending 214 million. But, you know, if Doge goes to, this probably goes to at least 25, maybe 25 billion, right? Because it has a whole lore. It is literally the DNA of Doge. So even at 214 million, even though it's pumped 53%, hopefully it has a nice little correction. Hopefully someone probably tweeted this today. Well, actually it was our boy over here, right? Tweeted it today. Now that can do one of two things. It could happen like when we talked about Pepe and Base AI the first time, and people were looking for a pullback, and it just didn't pull back really. That would suck here. And so I think the best way to do this, guys, is to DCA into something like this. So will I buy it right now? Yeah, I'll go buy some right now. I haven't yet, but I will have to show. And I'll buy some, right? Not what I intend to do. And I'll do the same strategy I usually do into things that I think are interesting. Just like every show, like literally, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you know this is exactly how I do it. I find something like this that I think is interesting with a narrative, and then I enter into it, right? So for example, on WIF, I'm not up 90x on my whole buy-in. I'm 90x on my first significant purchase, which was significant. And then when I got more confident the next day, I put more money in. More confident the next day, I put more money in. And I probably made like 8 or 10 buys on the way up with WIF pretty quickly, because I haven't made a new purchase with WIF for a long time, right? But, you know, because I saw it going very viral, right? And so what I do now today is I look at 14,392 wallet holders. And then tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to look at this, and hopefully we have a nice little correction, and hopefully this number goes up. Because every time, what happens if this corrects and goes down, people are selling, and then wallet holders grow, that's healthy. That means you've got people with bigger bags selling their one bag to many people that are buying it in smaller bags, and the people who just bought it aren't in profit, like the person who sold his bag, and so they're not going to sell until it goes up. Right? And so that's a healthier distribution, and you want to see that. So I would love to see this thing correct a little bit. Let's see the wallet holder grow up. That'll give me a bit more conviction and to enter this play. So maybe we come back and take a look at this tomorrow. But that's how I think about it, guys. Now, I want to bring this to your attention because I'm always looking, and researchers are looking for like new, interesting plays. And so someone sent this to me. Now, I want to show you here something to be very careful of. Okay. Now, so the tweet says, base season is here, and there is one coin everyone has been missing, Krav. Arthur Hayes mentioned in his recent blog as a project that can go up to billions. Right now, it's sitting at a $6 million market cap with a working product, full token relaunch coming, and listings. Send it. So he posted at $6 million value, $6 million market cap, right? And what's it at right now? 22 million, right? This is clearly when he made this post. And that sounds appealing, right? So I want to go look at that and say, okay, did Arthur say that? What did he say? But what Arthur said is he said, there is a way to use tens of billions of dollars worth of flow market cap shitcoins to power a DEX Quanto derivatives trading volumes. The project in question is Krav. So nowhere does he say that Krav is potentially worth billions. We're talking about a trading platform here, right? He's saying that it might be processing billions of dollars of volume potentially in trading. But if you process that volume, remember, exchanges are making a fraction of percent, like 0.001% on a fee. Doesn't mean that. So I just want to make sure that you guys, when you're doing due diligence, because like it would have been really easy just to say, oh, Arthur Hayes said it. Look at that. It's going to billions. It's only 6 million right now. And then this happens. Pumps it here, and then this happens. What do you think that means? And then it goes up. What do you think happened here? Post a tweet that's a bit deceiving, pumps it to Valhalla, and you think it's these guys here that are taking profits? No. It's the guy who bought right here, send it to here, immediately on the 1 hour candle, so immediately take it down here, another hour later, take it here, let it take it down to here, here, and exit. Careful out there, guys. Not everybody is out there for your best interest. Just saying. Now, Holly, one of my our awesome. Hi, Holly. If you're watching this, thanks for this tip. Now, okay. So Holly, and she replied to one of my tweets saying, check out Xerox Gasless. Now, I like Holly. She's a very active community member, and Cult DAO and our members, our communities and stuff like that too, and always commenting on my posts and stuff, and I appreciate it. And so I took a look at it, and also at a $2 million market cap. It's like it's almost like it's not risk free, but like the downside risk is fairly low. So I want to look at this and say, okay, well, what are you talking about here? And so what is it? So I just closed it on accident. Control Shift T. So it is basically a protocol that's using this ERC standard called 4337. And what that does is it allows for these paymaster accounts to be created. And if you guys watch my channel a lot, you know that I talk about our dApps and things like that will become very useful to people when they start to feel like Web 2, where they don't have to pay gas fees. Like, you don't want to have to pay gas fees every time you do something, especially a normie, like sitting there at your phone. Like, and so I imagine a world where maybe in 2 years from now, because account abstraction is a big thing, that you have people using crypto dApps that don't feel like crypto dApps, right? And what happens is that the protocol will generate money and charge them fees in other ways. Maybe they charge them monthly recurring fees with their credit card or whatever. The protocol will take that money in, and then they will pay for the gas from the transactions from their customers. This is a much more convenient solution for people who don't want to have to use cryptocurrency to pay for things, right? So how can I offer, let's say I create decentralized Spotify, and I want to be able to service the entire world. And because it's decentralized, it's peer-to-peer, the artist makes more money, and people who are paying for the service on a monthly basis, they pay less money because you remove Spotify from the equation, the centralized value sucker out of there, and you have a better peer-to-peer platform, right? Now, instead of charging people $14.99 a month, and the artist getting 0.01 cents every time you listen, I can charge people $9.99 a month or $8.99 a month and give the artist 5 cents a song, like a 50x increase, right? whatever it is, right? I don't know the numbers, but the point is that if I want to get that app, my new version of Solana or of Spotify out there, then I don't want people who to have to interact with Web3 to use it. I want them to just be able to log in, pay with a credit card, and all the magic happens on the back end. And this is what things like account abstraction allow to happen. So it's really useful. Now, a lot of blockchains are building it in on their own, but not all of them are. And so what we see here is that we see this this tweet from Xerox Gasless account, and you can see it's not very popular yet. So here it's just only 5,699. And this is interesting, right? So it says, exciting news that Xerox Gasless custom paymaster is officially live on Phantom, making a significant milestone in our commitment to advancing the account abstraction ERC 4337 standard. The paymaster, and then so then what I wanted to do, because I don't, this to be honest, this website felt a little scammy to me, especially because of this buy and sell tax. I hate that. Unless they have it unless there's a good reason for it. I don't know. Is there a token economy? I don't know. I'm not digging into it right now. The fact is that I also went and looked. I also went to see if I can, because this is what you want to do. You also want to go confirm that this PR piece is also reciprocated by the business development team at Phantom, because sometimes what a project will do is they'll try to trick you and they'll say, we just partnered with so-and-so. Even though there's no confirmation from the other side. So our researchers went into the group and asked, and they said that they did. It was retweeted by Phantom. And let's see. Can I see this? Let's see. I don't know if I can. Can I do it? Let's see. Reposts. There we go. They did. Okay, so they did reshare it. So that's a good sign, guys. A good sign. So it's legit here. So that is a big customer. Now, so what I'm doing here then is now I'm going to buy some dog, and I'm going to go buy some Xerox Gasless. Am I going to ape in hard? No. Why? Because I would need to look a bit more. I'm going to watch the charts, watch if it grows. But I am definitely going to buy a bag right now. It's cheap, $2 million fully diluted. I mean, you can't go wrong here. Certainly not in like a sense where you're going to lose much, because this is traction. This is a good first step. Like getting an account like Phantom is not a small step. And a lot of blockchain, there's going to be 700 EVM chains, and they're not going to all want to do their own dev work for account abstraction when they can just implement Xerox Gasless. I don't know how the token's going to play into something, but I imagine they probably tell you here under token and white paper. So I would go do some more research. And yeah, and I think is that it? Yeah, I think this is from other stuff that oh yeah, let's watch one more thing before we go. This one. No, that's is it? Is it? No. Where is it? This one. Just because. Hey man. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever in the world you are. I will catch you guys tomorrow. See you later. Bye-bye.